Итак, я снова всех приветствую на своем канале. Мы с вами продолжаем играть в Kingdom Come Deliverance. В прошлом видео мы остановились на том, что мы сражались с Коротышкой, и я его победил, но у меня сохранилось крайне дерьмово все, поэтому я повторю просто эту процедуру. С первого раза просто. Потому что пока мы будем с ним мечом махаться, это очень долго будет, в общем.
Peasant brat. It's not over yet, you scum. Now where's my sword? What have you done with it? Talk, you bastard!
I'll see you in hell.
Tell me, do you hear me? Tell me what you've done with it!
I'd say you're flogging a dead horse there.
You took him down. On your own. Well done. Nice work. You surprised me. He was a mountain of a man.
He was the one who attacked Noyov. And stole your sword, sir.
The thought did cross my mind. What did he tell you? If we'd taken him alive, the executioner might have gotten more out of him. Oh well, these things happen in the heat of battle. Anyway, we found a trunk full of coin down below. Someone was paying this gang very well. There were some of Sigismund's barbarians among them. I don't think we've seen the last of this. Whoever engineered it was highly placed. They won't give up after one defeat. This louse was just a pawn.
I'm afraid you're right, sir. Well, lad, we live to fight another day, eh?
Стоит меч, блин. Точит. Вообще плевать. Там его кореши мощно. У меня меч затупился.
Now, put it all behind you.
Пипец.
Decent Christians shouldn't dwell on such horrors.
I beg to differ, sir. I never want to forget this. The time has come for those whoresons to pay for what they did to us.
You're right, my boy. But first, we all need some rest. We'll meet later in the upper castle in Ratte and then decide what to do next. But come what may, you did a good job today.
Да, я вспомнил, кто это. Это мужик, который вначале был рядом с Рацигом этим. Точно. Точно. Я не помню, как его зовут, правда. Но он похож на него. Со спины шапочка, там совсем на Риттера же похож. Да. Итак, наша первостепенная задача — это починить снаряжение, которое у нас сломано сейчас. Для этого мы отправились в монастырский двор, так скажем, потому что врата и отношения у нас хреновые, во-первых, с этими самим городом и непосредственно с кузнецами. Поэтому мы просто прибежим вот сюда и у нашего зэка починим.
All right, so?
Фига себе, что ли? Окей. Ну вот. Вроде половину денег своих вернули. Сколько у меня вообще? 6200. Да. Нормально. Учитывая то, что мы избавились от хлама и починили свое снаряжение. Это отлично. Так. Идем, короче. В видео записалось некорректно, потому что микрофон там что-то фонил слишком сильно. И звуки были вот такие вот. Не знаю, сейчас, наверное, нормально. Но, блин, почему-то микрофон издает звук такой. Я без понятия, с чем это связано и почему так происходит. Мне даже самому интересно. Но, ладно. Это, надеюсь, не сильно раздражает. Поэтому продолжим. Надо бы, конечно, выложить всю вот эту вот фигню. Ну, под фигней я имею в виду кольчужные трико эти. Чтобы, когда стража подошла к нам, типа, ну-ка покажи, что у тебя краденое есть, нас не спалили. Так, новый день, новое утро, новая пища. И пошлите с вами выполнять внеочередное задание. Так вот, когда я записывал видео, то старое, которое хреново с голосом записалось, я начал проходить второстепенные задания, что ли, для мельника. Мне было интересно там, что он даст, они вообще кончаются, или это зацикленный квест. Я не знаю. Он мне дал задание, короче, спереть книгу у своего хозяина, то есть у пана Гануша, или как-то там его зовут. Я его не смогу выполнить. Потому что там охрана, и как от этой охраны избавиться, я не до конца понимаю. Ну ладно, в следующий раз мы с вами этим займемся. А сейчас побежимся по сюжеточке. Наконец-то.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Meroyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. Villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
You saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Kurva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Kurva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschens seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need. Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
They haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Я так полагаю, то что я заделался тут. Тихо, бери. Я заделался тут местным сыщиком. Я не хочу быть, блин, рыскать всякую хрень тут по 4 километра бегать. Ну ладно. Допросить пленника в Мархаедах. Хорошо. Для начала надо туда добраться. Что ж, поехали. И где же ты, мой хороший друг? Друг, в кавычках. Надо сначала у кого-нибудь спросить. А кого, я не знаю. Тут никого что вообще не вижу. Но для начала нам нужно поесть свои. Колбаса испорчена. А. А вот, также лечит отравление. Все, я как новенький. В смысле пьянства. Алло. Кто такой Мелихард? Так, ты. Давайте для начала узнаем, что здесь произошло.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands, barely come out of that alive. And now, the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
Блин, а. Взял какое-то дополнительное задание, блин. Вообще не круто. Очень не круто. Так, где пленник?
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikar's place. But then the disease came.
Да, тут, наверное, спидозник, потому что был. И начался, мол, какую-нибудь собаку изнасиловал. А потом собаку сожрали. И все. И понеслось.
Who attacked you?
I don't know. Some bandits. Ever since Skullets was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pitchfork or a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
Good on you. How did it turn out?
We gave them what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Straw something awful. He didn't live to see morning.
Who are Melikar and Straw?
That's right, you're not from around here, are you? Melikar's the one looking after things round here now. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Neuhoff stud. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandits saw to that. His old man isn't taking it well.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
Tell me more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The whole stud, livestock, sheep, chickens, all dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melikar's old woman's taken to her bed, and it doesn't look good. Straw's wife and brother. More and more.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Так я не понял. Мелихара и Солома это... Они померли, что ли, от болезни или нет?
I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias. The brigands got him. Poor lad. He's lying wounded at the stud.
Thanks. That'll be all for now. I need to talk to that captive.
Sorry, no one's allowed inside. Melikar's orders.
Так,
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't let you in. If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar.
ух, какой жук. Не пущу и все. Так, знаете, как маленьким сказали, типа... Незнакомым не открывай, а то утащит тебя. И будешь ты потом... Что-то контрастность какая-то дерьмовая. Ясно, это он синий, потому что... Так. Кого надо найти-то там? Так, где-то тут. Что-то он как будто не живой.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn. Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melikar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. but be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening a sickle for him. Melikar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melikar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torture. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Сломал руку, а такое ощущение, кого-то он сейчас откинется. Так, куда мне там идти надо? Найти Маркварта фон Аулица и отомсти за своих родителей. А, нифига себе. Так я не понял-то. Что это? Надо еще женщину или мужика найти этого, чтобы нам разрешили поговорить с ним. Вот, наверное, Рихтреш это и есть тот, кто нам нужен. А вот.
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Saradze Kobala. I'm here to investigate the
Kabula.
attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Saradzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
Да, конечно, в какое время-то живете, на вас напали, разграбили, перемочили всех и только отправили голубиную почту, она приехала, и голубь только оповестил самого пана Радского. Это бред какой-то. Чего вы, конечно, хотите-то? Прям сразу, что ли? Телепорт еще не изобрели даже.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Saradzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to
А,
turn to,
знаем
if she's
такую.
actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. Probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
Так. Ну и все. Он уже плывет. Так, ну, что тут у нас? Давайте узнаем, чё, как тут. Как и Google переводчик сказал. Чё, как тут, чё. Тут все дома закрыты. Алло? Иди. Трещину.
What? No, go away.
Ты чё, открой. До свидания. Извините, что помешал. Тут. По-моему, тут только что был, нет? Нет.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife. You bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
I don't want her taken, no.
There. You see?
What? Are you a quack?
Something
Чё,
like that.
синий, что ли? У тебя речь заторможенная
Go
какая-то.
to it. Go!
Ясно.
Fever. Just like Melchar's wife. Fever. Just like Melchar's wife.
Baby.
Ясно. До свидания. Желаю удачи вам не скопытиться. Так, еще куда мне интересно прибежать? Сюда, да? Нет? Наверное. Да.
Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
Yes, it's me, your brother.
My friend is nearly here. We need to get the scallops for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes! Brother! Lock the door! They're back again, please God, no!
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me, your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty. Terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again.
No, let me sleep.
Pitch up the white horse. My chestnut horse.
Ты чё, все? Нет? Так, вот это вот еще получается, думаю. Здесь мы вроде были. Да. Нет, не были.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
My name is Henry. I'm going to the monastery to get help.
It's long past time. The Lord's already taken my poor Anthony. And what do you want from me?
I need to know how the illness afflicted your husband.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melichar said the dead should be buried at once.
I'm sorry, but I don't have time. The sooner I get to the monastery, the better for everyone.
Well, I won't keep you. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Все. Это все? Ладно, отправляемся в монастырь. Пофиг. Так, где тут она? А, это травница, да, точно. Ты мне нужна. Иди сюда. Иди сюда.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Иди туда, не знаю куда. Так, ладно, на этом сохранились. И на этом мы с вами закончим. Итак, у микрофона был Лайт. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки, дизлайки. Всем до скорой встречи. Всем пока.